Monique, we're living in a car culture. We all know that everybody spends tons of time in their car.
Mm-hmm.
So we're always in our car. What can people do to be healthy in their car?
Okay, so first of all, we're going to start by letting all of the air out. You want to imagine a balloon inside of your rib cage.
Okay.
Inside of your rib cage from here down to here.
Okay.
And you want to take the air in and start filling that balloon up and imagine it filling up sideways.
Okay.
So it's not shoulders coming up. We're not breathing in our shoulders. So you just want to breathe in and then breathe out again, all the air out. So another thing that we could do while we're waiting in the car, working on our posture a little bit, because a lot of us carry tension in our
shoulder area?
Yeah, in our upper, especially if you're in traffic like we are in Vancouver sometimes, it can get a little bit stressful and, oh, what is that guy doing in front of me? So we want to get rid of some of that tension. So what you would want to do is...
Okay, so we sit up straight.
We'll sit up tall, and we're just going to move through this gently at first, where you're going to bring the shoulders up towards the ears.
Okay.
And then while they're up there, you want to squeeze them back and keep them up and squeezed, and then keep them squeezed and slide them down.
Okay, so I'm kind of envisioning that somebody's taking my shoulder blades and squishing them together. Is that right?
A little bit. Shoulders up to the ears.
Mm-hmm.
Squeeze them back.
Okay.
Keep them squeezed and slide them down. And then sit up tall like that with your shoulders back a little bit. These are definitely not meant to be done while you're moving. In fact, I would probably mostly suggest that while you're parked or while you're waiting, if you can do some stuff at the stop sign like the breathing and sitting up tall, that's great, but I don't want any of these exercises to interfere with somebody's ability to drive. There's so many crazy drivers out there on the road. We don't want to be one of them. Another good one to do is imagine that you are sitting up nice and tall through the crown of the head.
Nice and tall? Okay.
Through the crown of the head. So you don't want to lift your chin necessarily, but you just imagine
your
that
multiple chins. Your double chins. Lift all of them. Lift all your
up through the crown of the head here that you're lifting up. So if somebody was to lift you up by the crown of the head.
Yeah. Okay.
So up nice and tall.
And what does this do? Why are we doing this?
This also lengthens through the neck, and it helps improve the posture, because a lot of times we're like this again, and our chin is jutting forward. We're rounded forward like this, so we want to have more optimal length with our ears over top of our shoulders.
Okay. What else can we do? We're sitting, we drop somebody off at the mall. We have a few minutes. We can get out of the car, and we've got a few minutes to do something. What can we do to be active outside of the car?
Okay, well, let's get out, and
Let's get out and get physical. I like this auto car workout, Monique. I think it's really helpful, because I can't tell you how many times I'm just sitting in my car, going to my mom's house, and sitting at the ferry terminal, just waiting, got all this time to kill, and I'm just sitting there eating muffins.
Yeah.
And there's got to be something else to do.
Yes.
So what do you suggest? We're sitting at the ferry terminal, nothing to do, but we could be doing something. So what can we do?
Well, there's some basic exercises that you can do with just your body weight. And you can do push-ups against the side of the car, and you want your feet about hip-width apart.
Okay.
And you want to bend your knees a little bit, just so that they're not locked.
Okay.
And then you just want to slowly lower yourself towards the car, and then press back.
You know what? I go to the park all the time in East Vancouver, walk around, and I just sit there and I never know what to do. I could do this in the park there.
Yeah, definitely. You could do this. This could be a great park workout.
I got no ideas. That's the thing, right?
Yeah.
Like, our viewers are at home and we got no ideas. We just need to see it once so we can figure out what else can we do.
Yeah, you can get really fancy with the stuff that you can do.
Okay, so let's do some lunges now.
Shimmy back a little bit with your left, and remember to keep them hip-width apart. You don't want to step together too much, because that'll make the balance a little bit too challenging.
Okay. You need some spinning rims on this.
I think that will be the next purchase.
I'll ask for them for
Christmas.
Okay.
Okay, so lift the back heel a little, both knees bent, and then just drop down a little.
Okay.
And then back up.
Okay,
and
this is
slow and controlled.
slow and controlled.
And make sure you're breathing. Don't hold your breath.
Yeah, because if you hold your breath, you will die.
You're parked somewhere at the mall and you're waiting for somebody to come out. You can go do a few push-ups off the side of the car, some lunges. It doesn't need to be a big ordeal to get active. Working on small things like deep breathing, posture, sitting up tall can be very powerful in how you feel, not only physically but mentally. And yeah.
Well, Monique, that's excellent knowledge for us. I'm sure everybody at home is going to be like, I could be doing something instead of just sitting there doing nothing, eating muffins and drinking coffee. So thank you very much. It was
You're welcome,
awesome workout. Thank you, our Métis workout person here. So nice wheels, but I definitely suggest the rims.
Yeah, for Christmas maybe.
Yeah, some spinning ones or something like that.
Yeah.
You can put all your marathon money into rims.
Exactly.